And we are live. All right. Welcome everyone to the September live stream. We've got a very quick live stream. I'm going to kick it off with a demo where I'm going to show Retrieval Augmented Generation working with Tridion. I've got a really nice hotel scenario that's set up. And then I'm going to have Alvin join us, and we're going to go through and talk about some additional things that we're doing on the platform. And all right, so let me get started with this demo. I'm very excited to show it. Uh, let's go over here and see, this takes just a second. All right. So as I go through this, I need to also unhighlight me. Okay. Yes. All right. Here we go. And we've got Alvin as well in the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a scenario around booking and sort of investigating, doing research on a hotel. So right down here, if I open up the chat window, the first thing that I could do is I could say like tell me about your spa. So this is a really great Hawaiian vacation that we're looking at, and I'm going to highlight all the interesting parts about this. So the first thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to show that it's got all of the standard types of features in terms of being able to understand a question and then show the results. I also wanted to show that it can do things like comparisons, so that if somebody wants to go and sort of collate multiple pieces of content, that's also possible. So you could say, show me a comparison of the rooms. So what that's done is oops, so that's going to show you the ability to have a sort of matchup of the different types of rooms. You can even do things like um, let's see, what activities are there? So you can see that the activities include like a round of golf. And by the way, of course, it seems that there was one issue. So this is still in development, but in any case, so here I could take a look and I can learn about golf. So having activities right away listed, or like multiple content elements being shown and then giving you a link to take the next step, I think is something that's really, really nice. So that it's not just about retrieving the content, but it's also about doing signups and things like that. So here I'm going to put in my name. And you can see I'm not. And if you think about it, typically on a hotel website, you'd be told, "Hey, call the activities desk to book your appointment, or to book a round of golf." Um, And then you notice over here, I'm able to stay just within the window itself. And not only can I choose, times that are available, but you can also have dynamic lookups for different days. So if I was back here, I would see a different set of times that are available. So the ability to do these dynamic lookups and to really connect all of these different data sources together can be extremely powerful, including data sources like Google, like how do I get to the airport, or how do I get get from the airport? You notice that it's going to go ahead. It's going to make a connection to Google to go ahead and give me the directions, etc. So there's it's not only about an organization's content, but it's also about content that might be coming in from a different service like a Google Maps API. So that was the very quick demo that I wanted to do. Let me stop sharing my screen. So there was a little demo glitch there, but when I submitted one of the queries, so this thing we're still, I think, in the process of developing it, and we're actually putting in some new features, but expected to be a full release in the next month. I'm also going to be doing another demonstration with the partner that's created this demonstration on the 12th. So next week, go to Tridion.com and then scroll down into the events section, and you'll be able to see this demonstration. And yeah, well, maybe they're working on some last minute fixes in there as well. So Alvin, welcome.
Pleasure. Pleasure, Greg. AI1 2Z is one of our partners, right? If
Yes.
someone's interested, how hard is it to set up like a demo? Say you had a portal, a website, and you said, "Hey, could you connect me?" Like, what would they do?
Well, it's funny you say that because one of the things that's where it's very effective at getting some momentum going is the fact that you can use it to scrape existing content. So if you've got an existing website and you just want to see like, hey, what it would look like to have a bot on there, we could do that really quickly. And what's nice is that there's also a nice back end that AI12Z has in terms of being able to configure different types of document sets. So you could say, okay, I want to scrape this website. Oh, I want to have this website connected to Tridion. Oh, I've got these PDF documents. I've got these Word documents. And you put those all into the AI engine, and that's what's going to be used in terms of producing the results for you.
Against your actual content,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not just what's in the LLM.
exactly.
And I found interesting is the calls to action, the links in there. It's not a link necessarily from the website, right? It's coming from, I think I saw from the title for the form, like the form you entered.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
So the system it's looking at the content and go, oh, here, this must be the form, like interpreting this must be the form. And then when you were entering the content, was that recreated, or is that actually the page from your website, like the design and everything in there, that little form you're seeing? Is that just coming from the
That's coming
website
from your
itself?
yeah, so that's
Okay.
something that you design ahead of time and then you connect to.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that, instead of having forms all over the place, you have forms which are specifically tied to different types of requests in the bot.
Okay. Okay. This is a nice reminder that if you have a good responsive designs,
Right.
your presentation could be ready for
Hmm.
yet another channel, and in this case, it's AI1 to Z
Yep.
integration. Um,
Yep.
yeah,
Exactly.
nice,
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
impressive.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about any upcoming events or
Yeah, yeah. I have been voluntold to present at a structured content conference called LavaCon.
okay.
The lava comes from its roots originally as a conference in Hawaii,
Okay.
but this year it's in Portland, Oregon. And my presentation will be goal-oriented content delivery beyond AI search and one right answer. We'll be talking about, scenarios like this, like introducing AI and other ways of surfacing content within a portal. We do have a portal, but as a vendor, this is more about exploring the topic, seeing how we approached it rather than pitching our products.
Right.
Though if anyone's interested, you can always come up and ask. So that's in October 27th to 30th. Some other things we are. I'm looking to get us more online reviews. So in today's day and age, people search and do research for your products online. And some big ones are Capterra, G2, and
Hmm.
Trust Radius. For Tridion sites, we have some nice reviews on G2 and Trust Radius. So you
Okay.
can just Google G2 and Trust Radius, look for Tridion or Tridion sites, and you'll see us in there. Uh, I probably can recognize some of the reviews, but if you're not on there for Tridion sites, get on G2 or Trust Radius. For Tridion docs, we have some reviews on Capterra,
Okay.
which is quite nice. Um, we have 2 so far, so I'm looking to at least double that in the next couple of weeks. So if anybody is interested, um, feel free to sign up on that and leave a review. I don't want to influence the review, but happy reviews, good reviews are always welcome.
Happy
And
reviews makes
yeah,
Alvin happy. That's awesome.
let's get the word out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's true. And sometimes when I read the reviews on the about Tridion sites, I mean they're overwhelmingly positive, especially if the Tridion blueprinting is used the way it's supposed to, and it's used the way to make a complex problem much simpler. I
Oh
think
yeah.
universally, like people have come to the realization that, that's what makes Tridion sites very unique. Um,
Yeah. I remember one of our projects, a large manufacturer in Europe. They were ecstatic about going live with their French site, new site in 2 weeks.
wow.
For a launch into a, new market, a new region. It's like
Right.
that's the power of blueprinting.
Totally.
So yeah, I like to see more of those stories. And one of my, I don't know if it's a pet peeve. One of the challenges being in our enterprise space is it's hard to get our biggest customers out there and saying, "Oh yeah, we use this product," because of security reasons, because
Right, right.
of proprietary reasons, and I understand it. But if we can get the word out from the actual users, from people, um, other companies and other people looking for software like ours and solutions like ours, can see the value we bring,
Yep,
even if it isn't attached to some of the biggest names in across the industries.
totally. So will you be putting links to the review sites in the community
Yeah,
so that we
on the
can
Tridion group, I'll put some links in there,
perfect.
just as a reminder and a nudge.
Right.
Like and subscribe. Let me know you left a review, and then I can show the powers that be that we're getting the word out,
Yeah.
and I appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, that sounds great. And in terms of getting the word out, it looks like we're going to have some sort of launch event, possibly in Asia for Tridion Sites 10.1. It looks like it'll be December, maybe the first week of December, right after Thanksgiving. But we'll see. So stay tuned here, and we'll give some more details about that launch event. And by the way, I was speaking yesterday at a launch, not a launch event, but a work cross-functional workshop event hosted by RWS in Palo Alto, where we combined language teams, content management teams, and AI teams to all discuss how those three things fit together. It was a very cool workshop, and funnily enough, we talked a lot about content duplication and having tools to find duplicates. So maybe next month we've got another surprise up our sleeve in terms of what we can do to help customers identify duplicates in their content and streamline all of that content.
Yep, and it makes sense. Like Andrew's coined the term internally, and more broadly, it's about create, translate, and deliver.
Yep, totally. All right. Well, that just about wraps it up. Any final thoughts, Alvin?
No, welcome back from everybody that had Labor Day in the U.S. And vacations abroad. I see people returning back to their desks, so happy to have you back or enjoy your holidays.
That's true. All right. Sounds great. Well, thanks everyone, and we'll catch up next month.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.